Hello, this is Canon Spectacle. I'm here with another game of my modern blue-red Eminent Domain deck. This hand I cannot keep, even though I'm on the draw. I got a Serum Visions. It's almost keepable, if only I had another land. But I mean, then it doesn't even have really any sort of action, it's just reaction, so yeah. This hand it's kind of annoying that I don't have any blue lands, but I'm going to go ahead and keep. Serum Visions. If I could cast it, I'd absolutely leave it on top. As it is, I'm just going to ship it to the bottom. Okay, so we're up against some sort of Tron variant. The most popular Tron variant is red-green Tron, which I think that Tron is a good matchup for this deck, since it's focused on stealing lands, and taking a Tron land will deprive the opponent not of 1 mana, but sometimes like 6 mana, which is pretty huge. So I'm just going to play a mountain, represent lightning bolts. Not that I would cast lightning bolt at this point anyways. Maybe I'll make them think I'm burned. Okay, so they're going to have turn 3 Tron. Which, turn 3 Tron on the play can be really hard to come back, for me to come back from. So I'm going to play Is It Signet here, so I can get some blue mana. And then next turn, I can actually have, if I don't draw a land, I'll just, if I do draw, even if I do draw land, oh, they even had natural Tron. They didn't need to crack their expedition land. Silent Arbiter? That's a card that I can't say I've ever seen in a constructed deck. No more than 1 creature can attack, no more than 1 creature can block. I am perfectly fine with that. I wonder if that's some sort of anti-Eldrazi tech. Vidalcan Shackles. I've never seen that in a Tron deck. Also happens to be very ineffective against me, so my opponent has spent their Tron mana playing essentially do-nothing spells against me, which is pretty good. For me, anyway. Alright, we do draw land. So I'm just gonna play Mountain. If they play something that I don't want them to resolve, I can mana leak it or condescend it. It's probably not going to be very effective, though. If they if they can pay for it, then I won't, and I'll just loot. I can ditch this Pyroclasm that's going to be entirely useless. I'm sorry about that. Not particularly feeling well today. Okay, so our opponent's probably going to get in for 5, or not for 5, get in for 1. Which is fine. One annoying thing is that Silent Arbiter isn't going to die to Pyroclasm, or to Wildfire, but that's okay. I don't need it to die to Wildfire, because he's not going to be blocking my Frost. If he blocks my Frost Titan with that, then that accomplishes basically the same goal. Okay, so I'll end step. I'll go ahead and loot. Serum Visions. Huh. Pitch this Pyroclasm, since I don't need it. There's a Frost Titan that I can't cast. You know what? I'm just gonna float some mana. Wow, more. I need lands. So I'm going to ship both of these to the bottom. And I'll just cast Mind Stone. I haven't been this mana screwed with this deck since I think like I first started playing it. Once I get fetch lands, it's going to work out a lot better. Repeal my Is It Signet. How rude. I mean, I can't do anything about it, but that's rude. How many islands are they planning on getting? I don't think... What land did he get? He got an island. So, it looks like he needs double blue for something. Maybe just wants to be able to, like, double repeal or something. Okay, so Treasure Mage. Is he going to get Mindslaver here? That's what I would assume. Yep. Okay, so this is a version of Blue Tron that seems really interesting. Didn't I just scry one of you to the bottom? Well, this game is quickly getting out of hand. So go ahead and play Is It Signet. I'll add blue-red, spend the blue on Serum Visions. There's a land. And a land and a signet. I think I'm gonna ship the Ghost Quarter to the bottom. Actually, that might not have been the best idea, because Ghost Quarter is really good against Tron. I'll leave the signet on top. I'll play another mountain. It's entirely way too many mountains. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have enough to Wildfire now. Then I'd be left with a signet and a Mind Stone. Yes, I'll lose the mana in my mana pool. I don't care. This has been an annoying game. Is he gonna... Okay, Thirst. Second, I thought he was going to play another repeal. He discards Worm Coil Engine. Okay, so now he's probably gonna get in for 2. That's fine. Mindslaver. Let's see, so Mana Leak doesn't stop this, Condescend doesn't stop this, and I mean, I can't even cast those anyway, so why am I worrying about trying to stop this? Is he going to sack it? Okay, I'm just going to concede here. No need to show our opponent information. So I'll protect the information in my hand. Alright, so Mono-Blue Tron. Pyroclasm is not good. Repeal doesn't seem good either, since all his permanents are either really expensive, have enters the battlefield effects, or have sacrifice effects. Condescend also seems really bad. Definitely bring in the negates. Dispel seems fine. Vandal Blast, I might want more than Dispel. I'll be on the play, so I don't need to be as reactive. I'm gonna bring in Vandal Blast and maybe change them for Dispels when I'm on the draw. Hopefully I win this one. Okay, it's not submitting for some reason. Okay, there we go. Yes, I would like to go first. This hand is not the greatest, but I've got a Serum Visions. Turn 1, Mind Stone, turn 2. Seems alright. Should be able to find a land with the Serum Visions too, so I'm going to keep. Opponent mulligans. And scries to the bottom. Alright. So I'll lead on Island, Serum Visions. Find another Serum Visions, a Vandal Blast, and a Dream Leash. Vandal Blast seems great, but I can't cast it, and I really need more lands. So I'm going to ship both of these to the bottom. As unfortunate as it is to get rid of a land stealer. And I'll pass the turn. Tower and nothing. Well, I mean, that's got to be a good sign. Wildfire, not really what I wanted to draw there. Huh. Do I play Mind Stone or Serum Visions? Or do I just leave up Mana Leak? Because at this point, Mana Leak's actually going to be pretty good if he, like, if he plays, I don't know, an Expedition map. Although if he had an Expedition map, he would have played it already, so that line doesn't make sense. I think I'm going to Serum Visions. Okay, there's a land. Another Wildfire. I don't need Mana Leak. I should have taken out the Mana Leaks for Dispels. That's what I should have done. And I'll pass. Next turn, I can play Mind Stone, leave up Mana Leak. Okay, our opponent doesn't have a second Tron piece, so that's good. Oh, hey, we draw another land. So go ahead and play Mind Stone. Pass the turn. If they play something I can't let them resolve, I can go ahead and Mana Leak. They do not play anything. Okay. I'll play another Serum Visions. Desolate Lighthouse, Sheevan Reef, Island. Wow, that's a lot of land. Fortunately, land is sort of what I'm digging for right now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't really need more lands, but I think I'm gonna leave this island. I'll ship the reef to the bottom, leave the island on top. Since I can't activate Lighthouse this turn, I'll play Sheevan Reef and pass. Okay, there's a second Tron piece. Solemn Simulacrum, aka Sad Robot. Oh, if I untapped and went Wildfire, that would just wreck our opponent. It would also kind of wreck us. So is that worth it, or should I? I mean, they're tapped out, so this is a golden opportunity for me to slam down a Titan. Or slam a Wildfire. I think... Well, I mean, I'm going to go to my turn. Let's see what I draw. Oh yeah, that's right. The island I scryed to the top. I think I'm just going to slam a Titan here, because it's going to be... It will be difficult for my opponent to deal with, because even with Tron online, they'd have to spend... in order to take care of Frost Titan with, say, a repeal. So let's say they draw a Tron land next turn, so they have 7... So they have 7 mana, 8, 9, 10. And it would cost... 8 mana to repeal my Frost Titan. So that would take up almost their entire turn. And so... And then I can just untap and Wildfire. So yeah, I'm going to play Island Frost Titan. Oh yeah, and they can't even do that because I'll just go ahead and freeze down their Urza's tower. Now, of course, if they have Pact of Negation here, that's kind of bad. But that also will take up their entire turn. Okay, so my Frost Titan is pretty much guaranteed to stick here until I untap. Let's see. And they pass. Okay, negate. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm going to wait to cast Wildfire until I can cast it and leave negate up. So I will... No, I don't think... My opponent's probably going to chump with Solemn anyways. So do I want to spend this lightning bolt on it? No, I'll keep the lightning bolt to loot away. I'll just move to combat. Tap down this Urza's tower. See if our opponent chumps. Because, I mean, they do get a card out of it. So, okay. So they have 6 lands. So they have power plant here. Okay, so they played an island. Alright. And they're casting a Talisman of Dominance. So they have 5 mana up. Right now I'm hoping that I can draw land. That way I can cast Wildfire with negate up. Or maybe they can just kindly tap out for me. That would be swell. Okay, now this way they're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So now they have 8 lands. Which means when I Wildfire, they're going to be left with 4 and a mana rock, which isn't great. Let's see. Okay, I'll go ahead and loot. Hey, there's a land. So I will pitch this lightning bolt. And another land. Okay, that's a good sign. It'll help me build up my mana. So I'm probably going to sack. So I'm going to hang on to Desolate Lighthouse and Sheevan Reef. Maybe Ghost Quarter? Although our opponent looks like they're playing a lot of islands for a Tron deck. A lot of basics, so Ghost Quarter might not be great. But I definitely want to hang on to Sheevan Reef, Desolate Lighthouse, Basic Island. Probably Basic Island number 2 as well, since I've got this mountain in hand. So, go ahead. Cast. Wildfire. And our opponent scoops. Alright, they probably would have been set up just fine after that Wildfire. But alright. So, I want to cut these mana leaks and bring in Dispels. On the draw, I think I'll shave a Lightning Bolt, leaving the 2 Vandal Blast, because I can take care of something like an Obnoxious. Say if they tap out for Oblivion Stone or something, then I can go ahead and take care of that with Vandal Blast. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video until the match starts. Okay, Cannon Spectacle back here for match 3 of this game against Blue Tron with my blue-red Eminent Domain. Opponents appears to be tanking about whether or not they want to go first. Yeah, I'm going to pause this again until they... Because there's a chance that they're just waiting and they're just going to let this time out because they don't want to play against this deck. And if they do, then I'll let you know. So I'm going to pause the video